live as promised. And what a way to go live. As I was setting up everything, I was doing testing. Ultra Bond over here was breaking a low, so I jumped on board up here at 16, and it's coming back on me. Been screwing around too much with the live stream stuff, but hey, it's not a bad way to kick things off. I'm just gonna sit pretty. Anyways, hello everyone. JP, hello. We get lucky. So a resurge down here, which is of course what we'd like. We'd always like to make more money. You never hear anyone say, I hope this comes back and hits my stop. That'd be fantastic. $11 people. Hello, all of you 11 people, of which I am one. Trading live as promised. If you caught the test stream last night, I'm gonna try to be on here till like 11 a.m. Eastern. It's 9 now. In an Ultra Bond trade already. As I was setting up, I was breaking a low. It's kind of come back on me here. There we go. We're out, but we got 3 ticks. So, not too bad. Now I can finish doing whatever I was doing. I've been trying to monkey with the resolutions and stuff. I'm trying to get the delay down to like a minimum. Like right now it's about a 10-second, not even. It's about a 8-second delay between like what I'm seeing and what you're seeing in my voice, but I mean, it's not horrible. Tiny Undead, back again. Reggie, back for more. Just getting set up here, making sure. It's a little more exciting today with all these DOMs. This is the whole reason I threw all these DOMs on here, is for entertainment value for you guys, like the NQ. So if you get bored of watching the treasuries here on the right, you know, you can just watch over here on the left and see NQ bounce around and all that stuff. Here I can move. I realized you can't see the full price. There you go. I wouldn't want to deny anyone their Ultra Bond action. Or sorry, their NQ action. Yeah, baby. Mark. Had a flurry of seems how it goes. Like there's like a flurry of activity, and then there's always a flurry of activity over on NQ. We're not gonna look over there. It's like a flurry of activity, like down, and then it comes back, and now it's just kind of hanging out. So, guys, if let me know if the resolution looks like bad. Like mine keeps switching to like 144. It's horrible. I hope it's not doing that for everybody. Yeah, the win rate's doing pretty good. I mean, in bird, it's just like some days are just easier than others. When it's like the market just charges one way, it's like just hop on board and go for the ride. But and also just being picky, I guess. Yeah, like I'm getting delays and stuff, but it could be because just my connection is whatever. As long as you guys are cool with how it looks, as long as it looks good, let me know if it doesn't for some reason. On that note, we got one more thing to do. I'm going to do that right now. Hang on a second, guys. It's probably the most important part of the stream. It's jazz music, is what it is. It's Christmas jazz music. Let me know if it's too loud, too soft. Kind of guessing here. Oh, there's one problem. I'm hearing myself. Okay, there we go. We fixed that. Roger, good morning. Nice surprise. Merry Christmas. The mood struck me to once again try a little more live streaming. Hoping to try and do it regularly. Not every day, unfortunately. Um, Usually I'm busier in the mornings. Like I just pop in and trade from like 8 to 10 or 11, and then like I got other stuff to do. But today's a good day to stream. Maybe tomorrow, but depends. I'm gonna go full bore, guys. We gotta excuse me here while I'm gonna send out a tweet, send out Instagram. Is that what cool kids are doing? Send out an Instagram. I'm sure that's what everybody's saying. Hang on. You guys just enjoy that jazz music while I get weird with this stuff. I don't see anything too exciting right now. I'll be waiting. I mean, since you guys are probably here to actually watch trading stuff and I'm just rambling away as usual. Earlier being like 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago, we had a nice like charge down. We were actually short at 16 and made a few ticks. It went all the way down and then came back on us, but so be it. We made 3 ticks. That was the kick off the stream. It was a nice little 9 a.m. kickoff. Anyways, right now I'm kind of holding court till something cool happens. Like I don't see. I talk about the catch up, I talk about the break low, and I don't see either of those right now. These are two kind of in tandem, and they're nowhere near the low. I'm just curious. Okay. I always like to take a gander just at what the range of it is, you know, where we've been since the open. All right, on that note, fire off some internet stuff. Speaking of, trop cool, hey, SK, back for more. Du boss tout le temps, tu es bon, merci à toi. Très gentil. Guys, bear with me. I'm gonna automate some of this stuff in the future. God. One more thing to do here. As I quickly glance over, it's really making a run here. Somebody the other day was asking me about the tape, and like, it's kind of like this visual cue. It's just like buy, 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 buy. So this tape here is related to ZN here. So it's like a nice, like, you know, just kind of quickly glance over and like, oh shit, like they're really buying it up here. So it's something to, I'm actually looking or hoping for a bit more like sell, 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 sell. I want to see it charge down here. But anyways, let's finish up this. Gonna airdrop myself an image, post on the old IG. Shoot, you know what else I need the link? Sorry guys, I shall return in a second to the chat. For now, no trades. You know what I need to do is actually like jot down the times of any trades, so when the video's over and it is just up for others to view in the future, I can actually like timestamp them. So I like to be thoughtful. All right. posting on the old IG, see if we can round up any Instagram followers. See, next time I'll get all this stuff ready in advance, so it's just done. Alright. Alright. I'm done with my social media obligations. I feel like I'm the worst at Twitter. I like just post and like off I go. I don't really. Alright, let's see what you guys are up to. I don't see much here that I like. Let me get back to you guys here. Okay. Salut, Yammer, Snipe. Salut. Bing bong gong. I mean, if anything, this is super entertaining for me, just like reading people's names and reading the comments and stuff. So bing bong gong, I enjoy it. Hello. Ness, good morning. Good morning to you. Nice to see you back. Stephen Ovalas. Nice surprise. Hey, I like to give off nice surprises. It's always fun. Sorry guys, no exciting. We did a trade right out of the gate. Right, like literally, I was prepping to go live. The thing, UB was kind of breaking the lows, so I jumped on, we made a few ticks. That was like the start of the stream. Kind of a nice way to start, but right at 9. Anywho, but unfortunately now there's not much that I'm too excited about. What are you guys trading? I'm gonna guess everything else. Well, no, actually, I take that back. Last night there was a lot of UB traders in the chat. Some ZN. I need to move this mic. It's like half in my way looking at the screen. So today I'm just trading my own account, but I had an idea. Actually, I had this idea yesterday, but I didn't get it all set up, so I didn't bother. But maybe tomorrow if I have time. I think right now I have a French lesson at 11 a.m. tomorrow, but I could possibly, I'm not committing to this one, stream tomorrow like 8:30 to 10:30 or something like that. But what I was thinking of doing is signing up for a new evaluation. Undecided which company, but what the hell, like kind of like double whammy, right? Like let's trade some UB and let's try to pass a new trader evaluation. I was thinking TopStep, only because I don't have a TopStep account. TopStep's the one that's like always, it's like the very first one I passed, like back in 2020, I think, and then like Blue and stuff, and then I never really did much with TopStep over the years, but I like TopStep now. They've really made a lot of changes, so TopStep seems like one just to, almost like it's the one unconquered one, I feel like, or the one that I would like to conquer, maybe, put it that way, so. But tell me what you guys think. If you have a preferred company you'd rather me try out for, let's maybe do that. I'm not that particular. At this point, it's more for like, I don't want to say it's for funsies, but it's, you know, I feel like it's been a bit since I went through an evaluation, so I want to give it a whirl. Did I pass my free Take Profit account? I did not. Take Profit, the one thing that kind of like, some people are complaining and I kind of agreed after the fact. One thing I didn't realize too, like I'm not like super genius, is like you can't, I mean, each company has like their own names for accounts and stuff. As a Canadian, you can get funded in the Pro account with Take Profit, but you can't move to the Pro Plus. Canada's on the prohibited list, which is a little weird because it's not like Canada's like some off-the-rails country, and other companies like TopStep, for example, allow you to, or Apex or whoever, allow, I mean, pretty much every other, I don't know of any other company that bans Canada. So it's kind of like I kind of lost interest, the right term, but it was like, okay, well, I'm limited in what I can do with it, so I still think they're a good company, but maybe not for Canadians, so you're just kind of limited on the upside, so. Kemi, good morning. You betcha. Hopefully I hope something exciting happens here. We are kind of moving down in the Ultra Bond here. Let me center these up. We had a nice run down earlier around 9 a.m. and then it kind of came up and it's just been hanging out. It's just been chilling out. Look at this. So I actually watched, somebody mentioned John Grady's video yesterday. A few people did. I did a live test stream yesterday. Let me know, guys, if the video freezes or anything. Like on my side, the video's like frozen. I watched John Grady's video, his most recent one, yesterday, or last night, and he was talking about spoofing and stuff, right? Like right here on the Ultra Bond, I assume you can see my mouse. Like there's over 2,000 contracts at 23.10. Like that, 95% chance that's a spoof. Like it's just out of the ordinary, and it's just like really like the way John talks and teaches. Very calm, measured. But he's right. One thing he said, which I just should really rewatch John's stuff. Like he's a good stuff. Anyways, he kind of says like how it acts as a magnet, which is very true. Now, not this far away from it, but like if they got down here, I could see them pulling down here. Anyways, let's see, what else? Good luck with treasuries today, fellas. I'm off the ES. I don't blame you. Yeah, I know most people are off to the land of ES. Let the surf gods, let the treasury surf waves come your way. We kind of moved away from the direction I was hoping to go. All right, that said, I feel like I was just about to do something or was doing something, and then I started looking at this. This is basically my day, guys. I watched the treasuries. Okay, nothing's happening. All right, let's go. Whatever. Look at pictures of dogs. I don't do that, but you know what I mean. Go do something else on my other screen, and then every few minutes I'm like, oh, I should look. Let's do something else. But occasionally you look over and something cool is happening, and that's when it's like, ah. Yeah, this is almost like the same problem that happens the few times I've tried to record videos in the recent past, is like this. It's like, oh, I'm gonna record today, and then it's just like there's nothing like to trade. I'm like, all right, well, that was a waste of time. I mean, you never know, but and I mentioned it earlier, I'll say it again, I won't beat it to death, but somebody asked last night about the tape, and like, yeah, like, so I mentioned, or I was just saying how like I kind of like look over, all right, nothing's happening, and then I start doing other stuff on my other monitor. But this is a nice, like when this flashes, like just now, when this like bulk of red just flashed happening, so it's almost like a little visual indicator for me to pop on over. Guys, while we wait for this, let's see, friend of the channel, I mentioned him before, Mighty Ox Streams. I kind of want to wait. I was going to bring up his channel. If you're into live streaming every day and you like more charts and stuff, Mighty Ox Streams, friendly fellow, been friends with him for many years. I was going to bring up his channel, but I kind of want to wait and see. This looks like it was popping down a little bit. Well, here, we can bring it up and just scoot it over here. Let's see here. Trades by Matt is live. Never really got into him. He's been around forever. When I first started future trading, Trades by Matt was doing his thing. And a lot of people criticize him, but I mean, I have to give him credit. He's been around. He's been doing it for years. And anyways, Mighty Ox here. I'm gonna, not to like throw people away from me, but I'll throw a link in the chat thingy. So yeah, if you want to see like charts and bands and chat, he streams every day, so you can check that out. I'm just gonna go back to YouTube and move that. And guys, I feel like I'm setting up the space shuttle here, all these windows and stuff going on. There's really lots of YouTube if you want more traditional charts than everyday streamer. Let's see. Okay, so the live stream is freezing. That's good to know. Let me see what I can do. I was changing some settings, trying to make it better, and I think if anything, it made it a little bit worse. But let me see what I can change here while we're on the go. Let me, if anything, I'll just move it back to how it was, so that, like last night, so that, okay, hopefully that helps. If not, I'm gonna have to figure it out after the fact. So what sucks is the test actually went great last night, and now it's like freezing and choppy. So let's see. Let me get caught up. Do you consider the news while trading? In a couple minutes, we have Chicago PMI. I mean, yes, for like the big deals, like the I'm blanking. I'm like not half asleep, but non-farm payroll, stuff like that, CPI. But for things like Chicago PMI, I've never really noticed them have like a mass influence on the treasuries, at least. I mean, that's the thing. So the big ones, yes. The other ones, kind of no. We're moving. It's slowly coming down. Slowly coming down. We can just. Hey, in other news, corn, very boring. Is this even like connected? Like, I think. Oh, you know what? Are we in that? The corn market closes for like 45 minutes in the morning. It's the weirdest thing, but it does. Maybe we're in that like weird closed phase. That could well be it. It might reopen at 9:30. I think that's actually what it is. Got to keep your eyeballs on corn, the hot new product everyone's talking about. Dogs, yeah, I like dogs. I had 2 dogs. Unfortunately, they were both older. And oh, Mighty Ox, look at that! Look at that in the chat, Mighty Ox. Don't worry, Mighty Ox. I'm not trying to hustle in on your gig. Mighty Ox streaming every day. At best, I'll stream twice a week, and we know how that's gone in the past. So at best, this will be the last live stream I ever do in my life. No, that's not true. Somewhere in between, one and only, and every twice a week. I'm trying to create entertainment for myself for my month in Eastern Canada for Christmas, month of December. So. As for dogs, yeah, I had 2 dogs personally. They both passed away, but they were older and both had great lives. I had a Shiba, and I had a Shiba Inu, and I had a Chow Chow. But yeah, they both passed away. But they had great lives, so I don't feel bad about it. But of course, always miss them. But in the future, hope to get another dog or 2. Just not right now. Kind of why I went on a travel bender like the last like year, and planning next year as well. Just kind of get the travel stuff out of my system and then kind of settle down, if you will. And I would hate to buy like have a dog and like I'm just always gone. Like I don't want to do that. So I'd rather wait and get a dog in the future when I'm like around more. So all right, let's talk turkey here. Let's see if this gets down. Still eyeballing this 2200. Like if I was a betting man, and in some ways we are betting when we trading futures, but 100% not real. That's like spoof. Like once this trades down, this will next to disappear and will become a number like 200 or 300, and we will be able to know if you're not familiar with Jigsaw. Um, the so this is like the buy limit orders that are on the books right now. These are the actual contracts like traded at that price. So if this goes to like 200 and these don't change or barely, not much, that means those orders were just pulled. If we saw 2,000 appear here by 30, like then that meant, oh shoot, there was actually 2,000 contracts there, but it's just not. It's not happening, man. Um, I'm I'm not ready to jump in the party yet. It's just not like strong enough. Like for one, you've got ZN still. Like the perfect situation here would be ZN was down like here by 2.7, and UB was up here. It's like perfect catch up time, and let's break low. But unfortunately, I don't get to just call it. And oh, there we go. So the corn market did open at 9:30. How do you like that? The wonderful world of corn. If we get really bored with Ultra Bond, nothing happens. We're going to start eyeballing down here, see what's corn up to. $9:30 already. Time flies. Equities markets are open for you. I am curious if, I mean, hey, maybe they'll prove me wrong. Maybe somebody really wants to buy 2,000 or 2,200 Ultra Bonds at this specific price, but I just don't see it. Pop that jazz down just a node. Not sure how loud it is on the stream. So speaking of Mighty Ox, he also has a Discord. Somebody asked last night about Discords and stuff. Mighty Ox has a Discord, but it's funny because I just checked it and someone actually specifically mentioned, maybe he's watching this video, I don't know, I don't suppose he is, but he mentioned the 2200 here on Ultra Bond. I said I think it's a spoof. He says, no. So we'll see. Do I ever take fade trades? Not really. No, I mean in general, no. Like I pretty much stick to the few setups that I do, and that's it. Like, is there a world of opportunities and other trades to take? Sure, but I'm a patient man, and I just kind of hold out. Like I like the break lows. I love me a break low. I love a catch up. I probably like a break low more than a catch up. If you get that break low and it's just pounding, you see sell, or break high, but love seeing that. The thing that worries me about this, the ZN, is if anything behind. Like right now, it's like we're doing a slow march down. Damn, you guys, I'm looking at NQ over here. It's catching my eye because it's so frantic. Like this is why Jigsaw is pretty much useless for, well, I don't say it's useless, but to do like, look at order flow stuff on NQ is like ridiculous. Like, how would you even read this? Like, what sense would you make of this? It's just bouncing around. Sometimes it moves so quickly and the like thing recenters, but I don't know if it went up or down. Like it's just like boom, boom, boom. It's just all over the place. So, and Q and ES are there for your entertainment, just to see. Oh, somebody just said Kemi. I do not know. I mean EQ and ES and NQ. I just don't have an interest in really. It's just like the opposite of everything that like appeals to me about the treasuries. Like I know treasuries are slow. This is like watching paint dry. You might think CFD is your monitor frozen. Is the upper right part of your screen frozen? No, it is not. It's just the treasuries are slow and measured, and that's what I like. I'd rather go like bigger size and like few ticks. I mean, there's nothing wrong with. I mean, lots of people. I mean, most people trade ES and NQ, but it just doesn't appeal to me. Now this is interesting because maybe that fellow on Mighty Ox's Discord is correct. See, I'm hesitating. I don't feel it yet. I don't feel it. It's like I want to go short. I want to, jump in, see it break through here, see this disappear, just be like charged down like a free fall waterfall. But damn, I am surprised. Maybe the other dude's right. Maybe it just seems weird. You don't often see 2000 Ultra Bond. Like when I say you don't often, like you almost never. So that's the thing. If I go short here and it is a legit order, they got a lot of contracts to work through before they move. So the last thing I want to do is go short and we just get stuck here, and then it decides to bounce up, and it's like, oh great, well that was stupid. Like I'd rather give up the potential for one or two ticks and see if this actually starts to disappear, and then decide to join. Feels ZN UB Corbett nicely. ZB is option loss. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I haven't looked at ZB as much lately. I don't look at ZB at all. I mean, that's really a better way to put it. I just don't even have it on my screen. Yeah, I kind of like ZB is like too close to UB, and like, I mean, I haven't looked at it, but yeah, if it's out of whack, then and we sit and wait. I mean, it's corn market up here, pushing highs. Tempting. Corn is cool because one, it trades like Ultra Bond. See, this isn't disappearing. Like, yeah, maybe it isn't. It just baffles me. Like, I legitimately can't even think of a time when I saw like 2,000 contracts for Ultra Bond and it wasn't a spoof. But I mean, they're not pulling it like they would. I mean, they would obviously start pulling it by now. It's even hitting this price. Well, on the plus side, at this point, I'm glad I didn't go short because now they have to work through 2,000 contracts at this price to break through here. So. Oh shoot, they're trading it. Oh shoot, and it broke. Damn, they just. Alright guys, is it time? We got the ZN. Alright, let's go short 5 contracts. Sure, always wish you got in at a better price, but I legitimately thought it was going to take a little bit to bust through that little wall of 2,000 contracts. So let's see here if we get a break low. I like this. The ZN is moving down. like stop losses. I'm very guilty of not really using a lot of stop losses. Let's set a stop loss there. 4 ticks, I know. What are you, the police? CFT, you said 2 tick losers. I know. Give it a bit of wiggle room. See, I don't love, like, we're kind of stuck here. Look at that. Okay, so, like, I wanted to, like, charge down. You're not always going to get what you wish for, but damn, look at NQ. Good grief. I don't know how the hell you guys trade this thing. Like, it's catching my eye. I might delete that Dom just because it's, like, distracting. It keeps, like, grabbing my attention. Anyways, looks like NQ is charging low. I don't know. Anyways, there was a flurry of red here, which I like. But what I also like here is ZN. Like, they've been ticking it down, and there's not a lot of resistance, and they're continuing, and they're pulling orders. So, like, the outer columns, like, this is, like, minus whatever, is, like, contracts added and removed from the price, or traded, I guess. But, is it traded? I'm not sure now. Anyways. Corn peeled back a few ticks. Anyways, alright, I'm holding tight because just because, really, honestly, there's no clear idea of what's happening right now. I don't think so, anyways. I'm really surprised they worked through that 2000. Like, I'm trying to figure that out. Like, you know, normally we're trading whatever. There, you know, a few contracts here, a few contracts there, and they blew through. Oh, this is gonna hit me, isn't it? All right. At this point, like, I'm fully expecting we're gonna take a 4 tick beating here, but that's fine. But if I can, I'm gonna pop it down 1 tick. I'm hoping they pop it down just a tick and I can get out. Oh no, we got filled. Oh well. Well, there you go, guys. Sometimes you make money and sometimes you lose several $100s. That's all right. And hey, shame on me. I'm the one who says, "Oh, 2 tick losers," and oh, here I am, 4 tick stop loss. That's all right. Let's see. SP, I agree. I mean, yeah, UB is. Oh, don't do me dirty like that. Always a bit of a dagger in the heart. Comes up, just touches the stop loss, and then it does exactly what you wanted it to do. But, I mean, in all honesty, I mean, yeah, it sucks when that happens, but just as much, or if not more, it would keep going and would only go further against me if I had wrote it out. So, I mean, you just gotta take your beating sometimes and wait for the next one. I have some emails. I get like, yeah. This is why I don't check my emails often. I get a lot of like solicitation for like, hey, we have an awesome new trading course, magazine, site, whatever. We would love for you to promote it. It's like, no, thank you. Um, Corn down here. Geez, corn looking tempting. I haven't traded corn in a while. I think it was Ness who asked yesterday when we get another corn video. I haven't looked at corn probably since that video, which is probably well over a year ago. Actually, it doesn't matter. It was probably well over a year ago. I know it is. But anyways, like I seriously put it on here almost as half a joke and half just to fill screen. But honestly, I mean, look, if you love UB, or if you like UB, you're gonna love corn. Only problem with corn is like I don't have something to like kind of correlate it with, and I kind of like feel like that's what I based all my stuff off of. So corn's more just like watching corn in the order flow. What else we got here? Got some crude oil Dom. Again, I used to trade crude some. I just don't anymore. Nothing wrong with it, but. Time is it? 9:45. Let's see. How's the Dom helping on that trade? Like the one I just took? I mean, I lost, but I mean, like I'm watching, I mean, I guess I'm not quite sure. Oh, now it's charging down. Oh, that's all right. I don't want it to be one of those fool me once, fool me twice type of things where I get back in and then it just runs right back up again. Seems to be getting frisky. All right, we're giving it another go, guys. I'm not 100% sold on. But what I do like is now we've got ZN being a little more frisky. The seller's pounding, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm stumbling because I don't really know how to answer. I mean, I entered the trade based on what I saw, and then it changed paths, and we took a loss. I mean, not every trade's a winner. Like, I don't know what to mean. Like, it broke through. I mean, actually, let me back up. Why we took the trade was there was that huge block, which it burned right through. So I was like, all right, shoot, they're going to charge right down. And then they charged down, but then they kind of halted. I was like, all right. And then they came back on us. So, hey, didn't work out as expected. All right. Speaking of, we're sitting in a loser, but I'm not giving up on this one. Reason being is we've seen it do this, I feel like a few times now, where it goes down, 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 then up, but then down, 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 and it kind of pushes a little further. It pushes a little further. And same thing over here on the 10s. Do you incorporate? Nope. No. So can we VWAP? No. Volume? Not really. So VWAP? No. And then volume? A little bit, but not really. Volume in the sense that like it gives an indication of like obviously where the low was, like 37, but also like yeah, like say this was all pretty thinly. I don't have like a good example up here. Like say it moved. Like say yeah, not many contracts had traded at prices. It's a little easier to kind of move around for good or for bad. So. So volume in that sense, but I'm not like making hard and fast decisions based on the volume. So, and I mean, maybe if anything, the pre-volume, the volume that hasn't traded yet, like the orders that are sitting is almost more what I'm looking at. So. What's NQ up to over here? You guys like NQ? I'm just curious. I remember seeing it flash down here. Wow, it moves so much. That is insane. So we're sitting on a nice $800 loser right now. That's all right. Being a bit stubborn. See, if I'd just gone with corn. I'd be up a few ticks. I like that. I like seeing red flash. When red flashes, warms my heart. In this position, anyways. Blue flash, not so much. But anyways. I know there's a way on jig. Actually, I think, honestly, so this number here that's in orange on the Ultra Bond, and all the charts have it, is the VWAP. If I remember correctly, it's like built into here. You can turn it on and off. So it's there, but I don't pay any attention to it. I just remember that. So like the number with the orange is the VWAP. The number with the pink is the highest volume out of where it's traded. So I mean, that's easy to see. You can see it on the 10-year. Wow, 63,000 contracts. Yeah. Anyways, and then the green versus the gray signify something like the majority of the volume happened in this range, and there's this like it's like whatever the number is, like 70% of the volume happened in this range, so it shows. But I mean, it's just nice little visual things, but I'm not like living and dying by that. But it's cool that it's there. I mean, it might as well be. I mean, Jigsaw has all kinds of goofy stuff here. I can bring it up for entertainment value since we're sitting here. They have little, this is Auction Vista, I believe that's what it's called. I don't find it that useful in the treasuries, but in like other products, like I don't want to bring it up on NQ, just it's like a whole deal. But anyways, it'll show little round circles when there's high volume, like when that 2000 traded and stuff, like, I might even be able to scroll. Okay, like little circles like that. Like, I don't, I need to move this little clock here. We're gonna stick it right here. Like I don't find that stuff that useful. It's just another way of looking at the same data that's on the DOM. So it's like I never really got into it. No, for some oh shoot. So all the volume on the inside columns here cleared out. It's because I clicked the garbage can. And yeah. You can like clear these out if you want a fresh look. Like you can do it again. Like there you go. The 37 is just like a phantom. I don't know why it's sitting there. Jigsaw does do little weird things time to time, like a phantom 37. It's not enough weird stuff to like be prohibitive. It's not like okay, this is unusable, but it's like just weird stuff like that. Anyways. No, so you don't have to warn me what's coming because, wait, like, what I'm seeing on my screen is real time. You guys are just seeing it like 10 seconds after the fact. And same thing with the voice. Like, the voice matches the video, I believe. So, like, I'm not trading off the YouTube screen that you guys are watching. I'm trading off the real time stuff. And then you guys are just seeing it on the screen like 10 seconds later on YouTube. So, so now we're in a nice $1,200 loser for being stubborn, but how stubborn do we want to be? This is one of those do what I say, don't do what I do type of situations. What am I? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 tick loser. Good grief. I think that's 2, and now I'm having flashbacks as to why I didn't like making videos, or it's not so much that I don't like, but I was like, tend to like you feel like you have to take trades, or you want to be entertaining, and like you maybe take positions that you wouldn't normally want to. But that's all right. We all make our own choices, and I'm okay with this. See, what gives me hope, bit of hope, anyways, Do you pass evals using max a lot of contracts so you pass quicker? Are you more aggressive on evals or no? I would say yes, more aggressive, and yeah, I trade the bigger lot size. Yeah, I definitely don't chip away at it. Like if it's like a minimum, like say, like 3 days, whatever, 3 days pass, 4 days pass, whatever. I mean, a lot of them. So like, I'll use Top Step because it's on top of my head. Like say it's actually no, Top Step's not a good example because they changed the rules. Say it's whoever, somebody that has a 30% consistency rule. Um, so you have to like that means I mean you're trading 4 days. So like yeah, I mean I'll try to hit the max amount I can for each day, um, type of thing. That said, I haven't done a lot of evals lately. Like I just kind of have my accounts, and then I have my own account, like brokerage account, which is what we're trading here. Um, yes. But that said, I mentioned earlier, and I don't think I even finished my thought. I had the thought to actually start a new eval and live stream it. So that's not today, but maybe tomorrow, December 1st, kick off the month with a new eval. And I was thinking Top Step only because I don't have a Top Step account, and I do like all the changes they made. And you know what? I just thought of another reason. They have their new Top Step X platform. I kind of want to check it out, even though it's all just charts and Top Step TV and all that stuff. I want to check it out anyways. Um, so I might go the Top Step route just to give it a whirl, and then that gives us something to do together. We can try and pass a Top Step eval rather than watch me torch hundreds of dollars of my own money. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm having flashbacks as to why the evals are a good deal as I'm sitting in a $1,100 losing trade. Um, but again, it's my own volition. I'm not giving up. Anyways, interesting. Thank you. Do you look forward to seeing you? Wait, looking forward to see you trade an eval. Would be cool. That's the other. I mean, I think it would almost, in some ways, be more useful if anything. Like, all right, let's sign up for whatever. I'm saying Top Step, but if the crowd demands a different one, so be it. And then, yeah, try to work through it and pass. Like that'd be kind of cool. It kind of gives us too, like a daily, like you mentioned, like goal. Like okay, I mean Top Step's unique. That's why I stopped myself because like you can make up to 50% in one day, and it's tough to make like 50%, 50%, right? I'm passing 2 days, but they did say, or they told me, or like, well, they told me, they might have said publicly too. There's a bit of wiggle room. Like, say you made 51% one day and 49 the next, like that counts. Like, you don't need to like if it's just over 50%, that's fine. But certainly could try and spread it out over 3 or more days. Let's see what's happening on my phone. See why I'm not giving up, and I'm not saying this is good practice. And in all honesty, I mean that's the other thing too. I feel like a lot of people that watch me are in trader evaluations, and this, like what I'm doing, probably wouldn't fly. Like you might hit your daily loss limit or whatever by now. Like you can't just ride it out as much. So probably need to fine tune like what like try to do more as I say, actually do it for the videos. But anyways, point is why I haven't like completely like abandoned ship on this is the 10 years are giving me modest hope. We see some selling. They're still hanging out here in the lowish area. We just get a little. If some of you guys could just go buy these up, 10K in contracts, ZN, that'd be fun. Like charge them down, and maybe Ultra Bond would follow. That'd be cool. So I like all this red though. I like all this red. And guys, I'll be honest. The color coordination on this, I always forget. I always look up what it means, the different. Like I know red means somebody, sold, whatever. People bought at the, whatever. The fuchsia, and then there's other ones too. Like I don't remember what those mean. Like one means, or like the light blue or turquoise, I guess, versus the dark. Like in general, shades of blue mean buy, and shades of red and pink mean sell. But I know one of them means they wiped out the price level, or it was a block trade, or I don't know. Every time I look it up, I forget quickly what it actually means, and I'm just like, all right, whatever. It's QQ, back for more. Good morning. Time to watch something very exciting. Sitting in a $1,250 lose there. Being stubborn, not putting my best foot forward, but that's all right. Feeling festive. Can you guys hear the jazz music? I feel like that maybe that's the problem. The jazz music's not loud enough. Chopped up. Yeah. I mean, it happens frequently enough. Normally I'd be looking for. I like this. Look at this. They're pounding these guys. Sorry, I'll get back to you. I think pink means pounding. Remember that. Pink means the sellers are pounding the buyers. We like that. Come on, pink. I feel like we're betting on roulette at this point. This seriously looks like that big, visual display at roulette tables where it shows the last, 10 numbers. Come on, pink. Anyways, chopped up. Yeah, definitely it happens. This bonkers. I shouldn't have wrote through this. This is stupid, but I decided for whatever reason that it would be fun to sit and ride out a big loser. But I have hope, and we're slowly moving back in my favor. So streaming every day, no. This is fun. Don't get me wrong. Reason is just I can't commit to streaming every morning. I do take, I mentioned a million times, but I take French lessons. A lot of times my lessons are in the morning, so it's difficult. Tomorrow I have a lesson at 11. I might stream from 9 to 10:30 or 8:30 to 10:30, but it'll just kind of depend day to day. If things go well, I would actually try to get a regular schedule going at least. I don't think it'll ever be 5 days a week, but maybe 2 days. I'm okay, Mondays and Thursdays or whatever. But right now it's all kind of to be determined, I'd say. Mr. Freeze, back for more. Wanted to see that corn in action. I wish YouTube had the thing like Twitch has where you can go raid other people's streams and go over and bug them. We could go raid other YouTubers, but it does not. Hang on, guys. I got some paperwork to take care of here. My million emails I got. If I see anything exciting, it's actually coming back to being profitable. Now, fret not. I have not forgotten that we ate $400-something loss. Well, here I can. Did we? I feel like on that last trade we actually ate 4-tick loser, which would be 625. Okay, so I think we ate a 625 loser last trade. That's all right, guys. Ah, shoot. I'm doing 3 things. I'm talking to you. I'm watching this. I'm not even hoping. I'm just it's coming our way. It's coming our way, man. I am also trying to fill out paperwork. All these companies change how they pay you every other month. I swear to God. I know it's because the deal went to hell, which kind of sucked, honestly. But okay. Don't worry, guys. I shall return, and I am watching and hoping. Oh, went back against us. That's all right. Buys me some time. I got a little form to fill out here. Shoot. You get to listen to me type. Where are we at? Oh, this rascal. Just teasing us. Comes down. No dice. That's alright. It's kind of a bummer for you guys. Like, we're just sitting in the same trade for like, an eternity. An eternity being like the last 20 minutes or whatever it's been. It's coming our way, guys. I can sense it. I'm psychic. That's the key. Everybody asks, what's the key? What's the trading system? You just have to be psychic. It's no problem. If you really want to go extra, why? Get yourself a crystal ball and some tarot cards also. Okay. Oh, coming back. Oh, see, I don't actually believe I jinxed myself, but as soon as I said that, it bops right up. Oh my god, guys, these frigging forms you fill out to get paid, like, I mean, I know it's just part of the deal, but alright. Still hanging in there. Don't worry, guys. Come back and read the chat here in a mo. Okay. I mean, on the plus side, I will say this, being an old person, oh, here we go. I remember back in the days before we had like forms you could fill in electronically. Like, I would have literally had to print off forms and fill them out by hand and then scan them and then email them back. So I guess I shouldn't complain. All right, well, this isn't really working out very well for us so far. Every time we get a glimmer of hope, please fix invalid field. Oh. Please fix invalid field. Fix the invalid field. There we go. I feel like I should be rewarded for filling this out by like a winning trade, but that's just me. Alright, we're set. Let's see what you guys have been up to. Anyone trading anything fun? Anybody actually making money today? Like, I took a $600 loser. We did start the day at the very beginning. If you go back and watch the stream from the very get-go, I made 3 ticks, I want to say. So we started the day off winning 3, then we lost 4, so we were down 1 tick, which equals $156. So we're down 156, like, realized right now at this point. So it's, and now we're sitting in this little doozy. I'm gonna feel vindicated if this charges down. It's like the most horrible like trading advice, like, oh, just stick in it until it comes your way. But that's what we're doing. All right, do I have a favorite prop firm? Do I ever? So I always say Apex is my favorite. They are my favorite, but depends on the person. Like, for one, Apex isn't available in all countries. I have a lot of Moroccans who follow me. Any Moroccans in the chat? But unfortunately, Apex doesn't service Morocco, so they're kind of left high and dry. I do like Apex the best, but I certainly like Top Step. Really like changed for the better, I would say, the last half year. So I really like Top Step. Plus, just I don't know, just something about being like the original one is kind of cool. And they do a lot. Like they got their Top Step TV. They have their own platform. They either have or are going to have their own brokerage firm. Like, or I might be saying it wrong, but they're gonna like clear their own trades and all that stuff. So, or connection, whatever. I'm probably saying it wrong, but that's coming as far as I know. Anyway, so Top Step's great. Um, I mean, I like. Then we kind of go into ones where people like are like, I don't like them or whatever. But like, I like Take Profit Trader, but you can only go so far with them in Canada. I like Trade Day a lot. But I know they're not a lot of people's cup of tea because they're a little bit more expensive and you can only have one account and stuff like that. That one's more like, I won't say professional, like they're really, I mean, yeah. But I like the Trade Days guys a lot. But, so if I had to pick a favorite, it's kind of like Apex because it's kind of like the best blend of everything I like. And I mean, I've been with Apex for over 2 years now. It was like, they launched September, it was mid-September, I can't remember if it was the 15th, but 15th or 16th, 2021. So it's over 2 years now. And it's been awesome. So, anyways, how can anyone keep up with NQ? I agree. I mean, I don't think NQ is a good DOM, depth of market product. I have it on here completely for entertainment value, or if anybody wants to watch the price and see what it is currently, be my guest. But yeah, I would never attempt to trade it. The only way I could see trading NQ on the depth of market is if you're also watching on the chart and you're trying to like pick off like a certain entry point or something, you know. But I mean, you can do that on a chart too. So. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, it's pretty frantic and really is there for entertainment value. I was talking about corn earlier, but really, even though corn's kind of at the high, it hasn't moved much. Like it's just been trading in this 3-tick range, so corn's not the most exciting. Anyways, there you go. Listen to jazz. Good, you can hear the jazz. I was wondering. My trade's going back against me, but we're gonna hold out. I feel like I get chopped up way too much. Anything outside of trend actions. I mean, yeah, like this is obviously not a fantastic example what we're bearing witness to, but yeah, I mean, in a sense too, like when I do like break lows and break highs, it's usually like, if you want to call it, I mean, it's kind of like a trend trade, if you will. It's usually like breaks a low, like say here, I would hope for it to break the low and then it'll retract and then it'll break the low some more and then it'll retract and then it'll break the low again. That's what you hope for. And yeah, those are the best days when you can just ride it out. That's why normally I would, yeah, like just take the 2, 3, 4 tick loser and just eat it and then make it up on a different trade that goes much more in my favor. But yeah, I mean, definitely take a lot. I mean, definitely take my losses and take a one today and might be taking another. Hopefully not. Anyways, time we got? We got 10:12. All right. Buenas tardes to Spain. Alf. Buenas tardes. My Espanol is pas bien. I don't know. I'm having enough time learning French, so yeah. I know the very basics of Spanish, like, you know, hola amigo, you know, gracias, you know, chicos, stuff like that. That's about as good as it gets. Clarity Trader, good morning. Estoy muy bien. Ha ha ha. Perdón por las mezclas. So that's a word. See, I can guess most words, but class. Is there a trend? curious. I'm pretty handy with Google Translate. If I've learned anything, it's how to use Google Translate. Oops, I need Spanish. Capital letters. Man, this trade keeps getting worse. It gets worse, and it gets better, and it gets a little more worse. So time to take our beatings and call it a day. Oh, well, that's not good. I just got a WhatsApp message from my mother that my uncle passed away. That's weird. I knew he was having health problems, but I'm not trying to go for sympathy votes here in whatsoever. It was just kind of a weird WhatsApp message to get. Not close with my uncle by any means. I don't think I've seen him in 20 years, so it's not like, if I'm not crying my eyes out, it's not that I don't think it's a sad thing. It's just, I wasn't close with him. I feel bad for my mother, if anything. Well, that's bad. Anywho, let's not focus on that. That's like not the fun stuff you come here for. Tick Traders kind of up my ass to make them a little video, and I have no interest. If you guys want the behind the scenes stuff of messages and things I get, in another vein, another message I got, not related to my uncle, just, they're launching their trading contest, which I actually am signed up for, and I'm going to participate. That's starting on Monday. But I'm all for, like, saying, yes, I'm in, but I don't particularly want to, like, make a bunch of videos and stuff as well. How to politely say no thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. It's like the compliment sandwich. Like, thank you so much for considering me and asking me to help promote your contest. Unfortunately, I will have to decline. And it's not that I have anything against TikTok. I mean, they're fine as well. But I guess I don't like it when people are like trying to tell, like, hey, make us a video. It's like, hey, no, like, what do I want? Anywho, alright, let's get back to you guys. Let's turn this jazz up a notch. I feel like I bummed you guys out. Let's get back to the jazz, get back to the chat. And let's get back to, like, turning this damn trade around. I mean, come on. I'm not even worried about the $1,000. I feel like I'm boring you guys. Like, just sitting this friggin' loser. Like, I want to do some, like, trading. Like, we could have been, like, trading the little range here this whole time, but instead we decided to be stubborn and just sit in this. Let's get back. Any opinion on Take Profit Trader? Did I already answer that? No. Well, I kind of answered it when you asked my favorites. I like Take Profit Trader. My only kind of issue is that if you're in Canada, you can't move to the Pro Plus account. So you can get funded, you can work your way through the Pro account, but whatever that maxes out at, I want to say it's $5,000, but a lot of times I mix up information between companies. Then that's kind of the end of the road for Canadians. But in general, no, they've been great. They've been pretty active, I would say. Like, they really, and I actually met with, so not James, but I don't want to say their name just in case. But one of their other kind of management team was in Montreal last summer, so I met with him in person. I was really impressed because at that point I was a little bit like on the not so much on the fence, but just I didn't know a lot. I wasn't that familiar with them, I guess, like kind of, but not really. But meeting with them, like just very like professional, and I appreciated that. Like they're kind of like Top Step in that they're just very like they're really running it well. They have good support from what I know. Um, they're really like listening to traders. They make the changes, all that stuff. So, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm watching my trade. My mom's messaging me talking about take profit. But anyways, and I'm hoping this trade. Like, okay, guys, let's take a break for a second here. Let's talk Turkey. Let's talk ZN. ZN is Turkey. Moving towards. Okay. See, this is where I would have done myself a favor, maybe, by getting out earlier and just eating that loss, because now we kind of have a catch-up, what I would consider a catch-up developing. We have ZN near the bottom and kind of, making some moves. Nothing's guaranteed, but it's making some moves down. And UB's up here. Like, if I was not in a trade right now, I would be going short probably now and hoping to move our way down. But as it is, because I was stubborn, so good lesson, a good lesson for me and maybe for someone else. Don't be stubborn, because then I've sat here and probably given up other opportunities by not just eating the small loss, and now I'm just in a position of trying to make up the bigger loss, so, or like hold out for it to turn around. So, anyways, so yeah, I like take profit. Biggest problem is the Canadian thing. I like their little giveaways and contests and everything else. Like that's cool they do that. Let's see. Can we? Thank you. 8:48. Alright, I'll have to look back, because I was not online there. I actually got online just before 9, like maybe 8:55. So, thank you, Gail. I know. I mean, I'm not trying to be, like, not heartless, but yeah, like, I mean, lived a good life. This UB being naughty. Anyways, I might end up streaming till 4 o'clock just to hold out for this trade. TickTick is aggressive. They're blasting with emails for every little event they do. Oh, see, I must have opted out of emails from them then, because I don't. See, for me, I was going to say Take Profit is, like, I feel like every single day I get an email from Take Profit, and it's always very clickbaity, like, subjects, like, or they use RE colon, so it looks like they're replying to an email you sent them, but you didn't. It's just, that's what they label it as. So you're like, oh, I need to read this, like, stuff like that. But yeah, TickTick, I mean, I must have opted out of emails from them, because I don't get the stuff. Is there any specific John Grady videos you'd recommend watching for your style of trading? And then, pretty sure we'll go back up now. Let's see. Well, I don't like to hear that, but yeah, it's... if you said that a few minutes ago, you're absolutely right. So I've worked its way against this. What was I going to say? John Grady videos. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of them. So, let me go look. It's been a while, honestly, since I watched. I mean, he put out one recently. You could watch that, but I feel like that one is based on already knowing a lot of his style. So, but still, sometimes it's good just to jump in and like listen and kind of jump in, yeah, like head first kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm on his channel, only 8 videos. I mean, geez, yeah, 10 years ago, crazy. His first 2 videos are literally 10 years ago, and he was using Jigsaw. Like, that's insane. But anyways, and then, yeah, 9 years, 7 years, 5 years, 3 years, and then a month ago. Or I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but, alright, guys. Speaking of nothing, speaking of eating it, how much pain do we want to suffer? Do we want to eat a nice losing? Alright, I'm cutting bait. I think $2,000 is the most I feel like losing today on this one. Yeah, Let's just 2,300. All right, guys. So what we've learned today is I was down 1 tick after the first 2 trades, and that was however many ticks. Probably, how many was that? That was a lot of ticks. That was 10, 11, 12, 13 ticks, something like that. 14 maybe. That was probably about 14. Wow, what a horrible decision, guys. But I'm so excited that my first big live stream, I got to show you what not to do. You got a prime lesson of what not to do. Look how far off we are from where I went short. I was short at 06, right? And we're up here now. So, but that's okay. And look at corn. Corn finally doing a little rally. All right, well, it's 10:30. In all honesty, guys, though, that is, I mean, nobody loves taking a $2,000 or $2,300 haircut. For a stupid reason. I see it's not even the $2,000 or 2,300, whatever it was, that like is kind of annoying. It's that I didn't like do anything that I say you should do. Like I just stuck in it and wrote it out, thinking it would come back down, and it never did, and it just got worse. So, but sometimes it's good to have those reminders, like, oh yeah, that's why we take a 2 or 3 tick loser, because sometimes, I think I even said that earlier, what was it? I was saying something about how like being stubborn and staying in, and sometimes it turns around and goes in your favor, but a lot of times it will also just go against you. And see, it gives you hope. It comes back your way, but then no, it goes further away. So did not work out how we were hoping. But I think we learned a lot from it. Anyways, let's get back to John Grady. He only has 8 videos, so I would just watch them all. I would honestly just start at the oldest one and work forward. It looks like the first one is ES, though. It looks like one's just a podcast. Actually, if you really want to listen to John talk, I interviewed John back August 2022. The one from 9 years ago called Understanding Context and Living in the Now, that's a good one. If you want one to start with, or if you just want to listen to him talk, I mean, I interviewed him, but also he was on Chat with Traders years ago. That's how I found John Grady, I believe. Was it? Or did I? One or the other. Anyways, like he just taught, like everything he says, like you're like, okay, yeah, like that makes sense, like it's good. So, all right, let's see what you guys are saying. Teaching great habits, yeah. My advice, stay in losing trades. They turn around eventually. Not. Are you trading by the tape? I don't know. So yeah, I don't use charts whatsoever. The tape is just here for like visual stuff. I'm trading by this, for better or for worse, but using the depth of markets. Like all honesty, like I don't mind the trade wasn't the best entry. But where it went to hell was I didn't just stick to my own rules and get out after 2-3 tick loser. Like if I'd gotten out after 2-3 tick loser, we would have been far better off. But anyways, that's all right. So yeah, I would say the biggest like mistake here was not sticking to my rules, right? Classic problem that people have. So this is where I like too the idea, like if we do a trader evaluation, then I kind of have to really keep it tight, because otherwise you're going to blow daily loss limits or drawdowns, whatever, depending on which company. So that'll kind of force us to like chip away rather than just go cavalier and be like, I'll eat $2,000 loss, no problem. All right, anyways, how's your car doing? I drove it this morning, the Porsche. Yes, so last April, I love talking about my cars, but anyways, yeah, last April I bought the Porsche, then last August I bought the green Jeep. I drove the Porsche right before this. Like I don't drive a lot, like I don't really have a lot of places to go, so most of my vehicles are like super low mileage. The bitch, I will say, pardon my French, in Canada, in Canada and specifically Quebec where I live, it's the law that you have to put winter tires on your cars. Like most provinces, like it's recommended, but it's not the law. Here's the law. And the whole reason, part of the reason I bought the Jeep was to have it as a winter vehicle. Like, it just drives nicer in the snow and stuff. So basically, long story short, that from December 1st, which is till March 15th, you're legally not supposed to drive without winter tires. Now, it's not like they're out pulling people over left and right, but point is I usually just winterize the Porsche, so I'll probably drive it again like a few more days, but after that, it's just getting covered up and winterized for 3.5 months. So, but that's okay. I'm actually not even going to be here. It's crazy. Out of the next 4 months, I'm only here. So between December and end of March, I'm only here like 6 weeks. Like, I go away for 4 weeks, and I come back for a week, and then I go to Australia for a month, and I come back for 10 days. Then I go to Mexico for 3 weeks. And that's not like hypothetical, those are actual trips that are booked. And then I come back like mid-March. And mid-March, coincidentally, is when the winter tire rule changes, so I can pop that Porsche right back out. Yeah, that was, I'm looking forward to, I may well stream tomorrow morning, just I feel like I want to shake off the bad taste. I don't know if we're going to get another opportunity here today. Because I want to stop at about 11. I need to run downtown